Chennai had their age-old strategy of ghar wapsi.
True.
Come, wapis aaja bhai. Come back home. And they tried to do that today. They got a lot of players from their previous teams. And also they got some Tamil Nadu players as well. Let's look at that squad. And it's a good squad there. Foreign players, Devon Conway, Jamie Overton, Sam Curran, Rachin Ravindra, Noor Ahmed, Nathan Ellis. So those are their foreign players.
Yeah, I think they have really gone back.
Patirana,
yeah. I think they have gone back to their original theory, saying that we are going to try and have a spinning wicket in our conditions, win 5 out of at least 7 at home, and have a couple of 2-3 good fast bowlers that if you travel, you have enough players to be able to win another 3 or 4 outside. But they will be always looking with that kind of team, with the kind of spinners they have. And they went after Noor Ahmed with so much intent, 10 crores for him, that you can make out that they're saying, at home, we want to win 5 out of 7. This is going to be a spinning paradise. And we're going to see who can play these conditions better than us.
Harsha, they do this, like even in companies and startups, you say that even when the founder goes and the leadership changes, the ethos kind of remains the same. The business model kind of, the way of operating stays the same. I think MS Dhoni can be called the founder of CSK in a way. And his way of operating was always options. I want options on the field. When you look at their squad and you see the players they went after, it's fair to say that they're still working with that ethos. We want options.
And not just spin bowling options. So you can see that they've picked a team to play well at home. Now, if you look at that squad again, there's enough players that can get into that side when they're playing away too, because look at how many fast bowlers they've picked. Suppose, for example, they're playing on a bouncy track. Look at how they've gone back with Mukesh Chowdhury, swing bowler. They've gone with a very successful new bowler from Tamil Nadu, young bowler called Gurjapneet Singh. But apart from that, they got Nathan Ellis, they got Matisha Patirana, they've got Sam Curran, they got Jamie Overton, and there's one other player that I'm missing somewhere. They've got Khalil Ahmed. So they've got 4 or 5 fast bowlers. So they go to another place. The conditions are different. They've got bowlers for them too, and that's why their squad is as big as it is. But I think the batting is fairly organized. It's fairly set. It's the bowlers that they'll pick and choose, and almost like it's a made-to-order team.
Yeah, and also people who can bat up and down the order, people who can bowl at different places. So we were talking about the specialization, but again, these guys they just like to keep it...
Correct. Lots of floaters out there.
Yeah.
I mean, Dhoni might move up and down the order. Jadeja may move up and down the order. Spinners coming in. Shivam Dube might move up and down the order. Yeah. And you've got so many players who can do that. I think they've got power out there. The interesting thing will be seeing how, they work with their new talent. Like Rahul Tripathi, clearly somebody, as you said, Harsha pointed out, and you also pointed out that Pune. So there's a history.
With Fleming and Dhoni.
So what happens with these guys is they know exactly, all these guys, Ravichandran Ashwin, they know exactly what they're getting out of him.
Yeah.
So I think that's it. They are set with how they want to play their game plan. How well they execute is a question. I still feel that, again, unless Dhoni cannot continuously be a 10-ball batter, he has to bat more longer for them. So if his knees are better, you've got to say that, I'll bring Dhoni up if necessary. If it's 140 for 2 after, say with 15 overs gone, Dhoni has to come in 5 overs to go and give it, smash it. Because even at his, whatever situation is, even though he's nearly 40, when he smashes it, or he's 40 plus, when he smashes it, there's nobody who smashes it better than him. So I think if he's fit, he will play a larger role. I think he didn't have that fitness last year. He has that fitness, but he has to do it, because I can't see that he's still their best finisher. I mean, Jadeja is a good player, but he's still their best finisher. He has to give them value.
Good auction for them then, Harsha?
It's a good call. Let's look at it from the finisher point of view, because on this team, you've got both Rahul Tripathi and Deepak Hooda. I'm not sure both will play. I think it will be one of the two. Neither of them actually has done anything in domestic cricket for a year or so. But who knows? They might come back and start scoring. So I think one of the two will play. Shivam Dube might move back a little. But you see, there's no big hitter at the end, Jadeja or Dhoni or Ashwin. And that's why I think that they might only play one of those two and leave Sam Curran to play that role. So that might happen. They've also got Anshul Kamboj. But the interesting thing in the squad is some of their regulars are gone.
Yep.
There's no Mitch Santner.
Yep.
Mitch Santner was always in the side because they've realized that they were only playing with finger spinners. They didn't have a wrist spinner last time. They had to go in for a wristy because that is the way the game is now. So the moment they got Noor Ahmed and they already had Jadeja and Ashwin, there was no room for Santner. They'd worked hard on people like Simarjeet Singh and Hangarkekar. They've gone too. But I only fear they've given themselves too many options. And my feeling is in this squad, whatever it is, 24 or 25, they'll effectively prune it down to 17, 18 and give some other players just a chance to be around and develop.
Okay, so all in all, Joy, good auction for them?
Look, I'll tell you one thing. The truth of it is, after every mega auction, every team goes back to the hotel room and celebrates saying we've had a wonderful auction. Because you look at least 7, 8, 10 players out there and you say, wow, what a team. But if I was to look at Chennai compared to all the other teams, I'd say they're a respectable middle class B plus kind of auction. It's not a fantastic auction. They've had a decent auction, but there's still weaknesses. There's still glaring weaknesses there.
But fair to say that they always somehow manage to optimize their resources and thus are greater than the sum of their parts?
They are definitely greater than the sum of their parts, but they'll need every bit of that optimization this year. That's my feeling.
Okay, fair enough.